Greetings, YouTube. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Thrunite Archer 2A version 3. And I received this as a free review copy, just so everybody knows. And this is the box it came in. There was a rubber band on here that held everything together quite securely. I've taken that off. It's quite a nice box, actually. So first we're going to look at it comes in a nice foam insert. It comes with some literature here and here. Basic stats on the flashlight itself. LED XP7V6. Oh, that's not English. Oh, that would probably help a whole lot if I choose the English version, wouldn't it? I don't really speak any other language. I am an American. Here we go. Alright, high beam is 500 lumens, medium beam is 75 lumens, low beam is 17, and firefly is 0.2. Strobe is 500 lumens. It'll run at 96 minutes at high, 11 hours at medium, 4 days at low, and 28 days at firefly, and 140 minutes on strobe. 28 days, folks. 28 days. That's a lot. It's got 108 meter range. Intensity is 2,912 CD, which I'm actually not remember what that code stands for. And then impact resistance 1 meter, and it's waterproof to IPX8 2 meters, which is really quite nice, which means you're going to be dropping this in any puddles, or when you're outside, you're not going to have to worry about it. It also comes with the ubiquitous silica pack, and I already opened this at one point, sorry, and a wristband, and I like this wristband because it has a slide, so you can lock that really in place where you want it on your wrist. You're not going to drop your flashlight. It comes with 2 spare O-rings and a spare button cap. All very nice features. And here is the flashlight itself in the little sleeve that it came in. Thrunite Archer 2A V3. We got SNBM03-02790. The first thing you're going to notice when I compare it to the version 2 is it's significantly shorter, significantly more narrow. It also has a weight difference. How much of a weight difference? $121 grams on the version 2 and 84 grams on the version 3, and that's with the clip, and I'll be removing the clip because I don't really need the clip. I'm really happy that this thing is shorter and narrower because I've been carrying this as my EDC light, and while I really love it, it's a little bulky in my pouch. The fact that this is slimmer and shorter means it's going to fit in my pouch a whole lot more snugly and comfortably, which is really nice. I can actually feel the weight difference. It is relevant, and part of that is because this barrel is a cylinder all the way down, as opposed to this one, which is not. So these corners here, while affording a great grip, this is extraneous aluminum, which they've reduced here by just making it a solid barrel. Now, because I don't have a clip on this, they did come with one. It does roll, and the advantage of the clip is it doesn't. But I'll be taking that off because rolling isn't an issue for me. I very rarely ever put my flashlight down. I have it in my hand, or occasionally I'll actually hold it in my mouth. Not quite perfectly candling because of the button caps, but you could probably make them candle if you needed to. You know, it wouldn't be difficult to put something around them and reflect light. Now, you'll notice also, while I have it in this position, that these two ends are slightly different. This has a separate piece from the body, and this is integral, which is fine. I'm never going to use these as impact tools. I'm just going to use them as lights. Now, the switches, the button caps, we have the lanyard holes on both sides, and these nice scallops. So your finger, like this, or like this, it's very comfortable. And the buttons, both of them are nice and crisp. It's a really nice feel that feedback is quite pleasant. Because they're recessed, you're never going to have to worry about these going off. And I have these set up to go into Firefly automatically. And like I said, 28 days, you're not gonna have to worry about running out of battery power. Even if you mistakenly hit it once and you don't check it till the next day, you're still gonna have flashlight energy to spare. Now here we have the selector switches, which are in the same location as both lights. And this one, again, nice and crisp. I like on both of them. I think they have a nice feedback, and the finish on this one is actually superior to the finish on this one. This one actually feels smoother, and it has a slightly better look. It's got a brushed look. The machining is a little more prevalent, and this also seems to sit just a hair more proud, which is fine because it doesn't do anything unless the butt cap's on, and I kind of like that. I do. I kind of like that. So that was a nice improvement. The reticle around the switch is also smaller, which is one of the reasons that it weighs less. And one of the things that I like about this, I'm going to take the butt cap off and show you how the batteries are put in. There's one of your O-rings, and I've got lithiums in here, Energizer lithiums. I just got standard Duracells in the other one. These lithiums were in the flashlight. I choose lithiums because they have a really long shelf life, 10-year shelf life. So even though I'm not using this every day, I know that it's going to be there when I need it. Now what I want to talk about is those threads. Those threads feel really nice. If you know anything about machining, if you've ever worked with metal, if you've ever had to work with lots of different flashlights that have threads, a good thread is a beautiful thing. And this has a wonderful piece of feedback. It really does. It just feels really nice. I got to tell you, I'm impressed by this light. 40 grams of difference. It's narrower, it's shorter, it has all of the options the other one did: Firefly, low, medium, high, and a strobe. I'm really impressed by this new version of the Archer, and this is going to become my EDC in a heartbeat. As soon as I get this review done, that clip's coming off and it's going into my pouch, which I am wearing right now. And one of the nice things, because it's smaller and the diameter of this and this is the same, I can put this in my pouch tip down. I got some schmutz in there. Tip down. And I couldn't do that in my pouch with this one. I had this. The head is very slightly larger, and it was easier to get this in than this in. So it was always pointing up, and I never liked that. I didn't. I prefer to have my flashlight like this in my pouch. So I'm really happy about that. It's going to slip into my pouch so much nicer. I'm so happy. So this has been the Archer 2A version 3. This is a solid flashlight. I'm really impressed with it. The finish, the feel, the feedback on the buttons. I get a lot of F's in there. It's just a really nice light. Thank you, Thrunite. I really appreciate the opportunity to not only own this, but to do a review for you. This has been a nice experience, and so far I have not been disappointed with any knife I have received from Thrunite. However, if you ever have a problem, they do have a 24-month warranty, so remember that, please. And they have multiple distributors around the world. There'll be links in the notes on this video. So yeah, solid design, well executed, well machined, just a nice light.